Hello everyone, I hope you're well. I was going to do this with makeup, but you know what, I thought to myself, I'm not going to bother. This is a video about the Vipassana, the Satipatthana, which I just came back from about a week and a bit ago. And I wanted to give you an update on the course itself and also what's been happening. I also did a 10-day Vipassana course, and I made my last video just after that about an update of my own situation. And I've done another 8 days or 9 days in meditation. When you start to do the Satipatthana, things start to increase. So basically, your commitment to the practice of Vipassana is starting to be cemented in a sense. For me it is anyway. I don't know if it is for other people, but for me, I was listening to the words of Buddha directly, his discourse on how to conduct the technique of Vipassana, or it's the earliest known record of his thing of doing it, of his talking about it. And I've never before felt such a shift. And it seems, as one of my friends said to me, that every time I seem to go into Vipassana, it seems like I go further and further down the rabbit hole. I was speaking to a girl who had done about 7 courses, and she had said to me that Vipassana gets harder every time you do it, which is true. It does get harder because you uncover more and more things. You become better at the technique, but essentially it does get harder because you just realise how much ground you have to cover. Also, everybody's journey is really different. So what one person may be going through and what another person may be going through, depending on how many courses they've been on, it makes no difference how many courses you've been on. You could do one course and be affected for the rest of your life, and that be enough for you. But then there are other people who really feel that this is the way forward. For me personally, it's something that's just resonated so strongly with me, and ever since I started doing it, every single time that I go into Vipassana, I come out just resonating more powerfully at my own true vibration. It's like all the bad stuff and the distractions and negative ways of thinking that are not conducive to my being and really who I am just falls away. Also, I've noticed that the way that I interact with other people and the things that would have bothered me take a lot less time to bother me. Things I see where other people are bothered, I'm just not, and it's really interesting. I'm going through a lot right now because people tell me, I kind of don't really think about it until I list it off, and then people say to me, yeah, you are. And also I'm in an extreme state of anxiety because I'm trying to kind of not procrastinate in terms of launching a business. But in terms of the technique helping me, it's been really powerful. And if anybody really wants an effective way of being able to get over stuff and a really powerful form of meditation, in my opinion, this is the most powerful form of meditation I've come across. It's been scientifically proven that any type of meditation that is to deal with the senses directly is the most effective. Also, this is dealing with nothing but yourself. You're dealing with your breath and you're dealing with your own sensations. So there's no distractions. You have to train your mind to be focused on yourself constantly. So it's just really interesting how you have to instigate such a high level of discipline, and not everybody needs that. But I do. I really need like a strong determination to do stuff and just to get things done. So I wanted to touch base with you and just let you know that things have been going really well. It's really interesting how everything bad and negative has been falling from my life. That's people, things, jobs, places. I've moved house now, and I'm changing my job, and I don't have a relationship anymore. So it's just really interesting how all these things have just kind of come away. And what's also really interesting is that the people that I'm talking to and the people that I'm interacting with, you can really see whether or not that they're going to be, you know, they're going to be worth your time. To be quite blunt, you just don't take any BS when you do this technique. You give your all, and you're very vulnerable to people, and you're able to be with a high level of energy and enthusiasm with people, but to really trust them and to really see what they're about. You get that quickly. You know, you can see through the BS, you know, when people are just trying to get stuff out of you. So it's interesting. Everything that I don't need is falling away, and all of the stuff that I do need is coming together. So the Sati definitely is a step forward into the practice. It's hard. The discourses are not for you to laugh at and stuff. Some bits are funny, but they're not as nearly as funny as the 10-day. Because you're dealing with the actual direct text of Buddha. But they struck a chord with me. They really made me realise that this is the path for me. And this is the true path. And it made me realise what my path was. So profound. I've already spent 20 days in silent meditation this year, so I'm going to give it a bit of a break now for a bit, because I've got too much to do, so I have to be around in the real world for a bit, probably until next year before I go under again. But there's a lot that's going on that needs my attention right now, so I have to be around. So if you're thinking about doing the Sati, I'd say do it sooner rather than later. Don't wait. You'd have to do 3 10-day courses, and then you have to serve 1 10-day course, full 10-day course, before you can go on the Satipatthana. The sooner you can go on the Sati, the better. And just, you'll start to see why, because it's just crazy. And it was really interesting, the transition time when I went. It was this insane beast from the east snow that we had in England, and then it went to this insane beginning of March weather where it was beautiful sunshine. So that emergence of spring was really interesting, and I feel so strong in my determination, and I feel really happy, genuinely happy, and ultimately grateful, and absolutely dying to serve. Service. Pure service. As I said before in the other video, there's 2 things that Goenka says that if you're doing the technique right, that arises from that, and your deep sense of gratitude for everything around you, and also your desire to serve people around you and be of service. This is without compromise to yourself, may I add. I don't say be a doormat, because the only thing that doormats are good for is dirty feet. But I would say that you want to really just be of service to people in a way that's going to be really fulfilling for your own potential and purpose, really. So we'll see how it goes. Good luck with the Sati. If you decide to go and do it, I do wish you the best of luck. And with the 10-day courses, keep on going. It's good stuff, really good stuff. Yeah, I'm so happy. Also, I just wanted to do a shout out as well to a really great book that I'm reading called Thank and Grow Rich, which has been an amazing kind of side book I've been reading as a top up in terms of expanding my sense of gratitude. And that has been such an incredible, wonderful experience. I've just loved it so much. And yeah, I really just feel so good. Changing all of my affirmations to things of gratitude and things of thankfulness, and being grateful for my problems and grateful for the things that go wrong. And that's really interesting to address, but it's just so beautiful and makes me really happy and makes me smile, and really grateful for everything that I've got. So thank you for listening, and I'll speak to you really soon. Good luck. Take care. Bye.